evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to Season 14. Once you've got qualifying, then the main 1 hour race. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sim Racing Alliance. And this is where it all counts. As all eyes go to the light, and we are racing.
He brakes late, almost takes out the car ahead of him.
He's getting a tow, a flash.
Argy right on the exit, rear end squiggle. Who's going to get the move done here around the outside?
Oh, dang!
Byron ran it so shallow there, and this has become a 4-car battle. Game of inches as the BMW is in the paint.
And we're off and away for SRA.
All right, welcome to the final race for D6. I am once again joined by Selena, the Porsche goat.
It is I, the Porsche goat. Absolutely. Yes, but we are at Monza. Monza. What a track this is. Notoriously known for that lap 1 T1 incident, and yeah, this track is known as we all know, the Temple of Speed, which is why pretty much it's notoriously known for its insane, very interesting turn 1 segments, but yeah, it's going to be very interesting tonight with Division 6 for the finale, actually, round 8 out of 8. So this is going to be, I believe, a 4-way championship right now, so in the standings. So it's going to be very all or nothing tonight.
Absolutely. Since you're on that, let's go over the driver standings right now. So, the four people with still a chance to clinch P1 in the championship. So obviously we have the championship leader, Sean Paul. He's ahead by 21 points. Behind him is his teammate, Travis Fletcher. Yeah, who's 21 points behind. And then Alain Long is 46 points behind P1. So he also has a chance at the championship. And then a very outside shot at the championship is Peter Pan. He still has a chance, 110 points is P1. But he kind of needs everybody in front of him to kind of disconnect or DNF. So yeah, he has a chance, but it's very, left field. And at least based on the practice timings we've seen, at least the top two Lexus boys in Sean Paul and Travis Fletcher are looking really quick. So I don't know if they'll just get a DNF. So we'll see. But yeah, that's a championship picture for the D6 Gold Championship. In silver, Mech is ahead by, I believe, 40-something points ahead of Donner. And that is a pretty good gap to have for silver, as silvers usually, compete for podiums and not win. So we'll see what the silvers we'll see what happened in silver. But Chris Mech has a very nice lead on the championship. But Donner, Fred Schmitz, yeah, Donner, Fred, and Schmitz have good chances, as well as Chris Reaper and Jason Yu. I believe they also have a chance at the silver championship. Some more outside chance than others, but yeah, that's how the silver championship picture is looking like. And then for team standings, it's kinda, at least first place has been locked down by Fletcher and Sean Paul. They are 327 points clear of the next team. So yeah, but
Wow.
yeah, but don't get too down yet, because at least for the P2 in the team championship, it is very tight. Second and third are separated by 6 points, and behind them is 30 points, around 30 something points behind of Lightning Racing Team with John Mann and Alan Lung. And then you have Meta Merck and then CMJ. I think those teams, all of them have a shot at second place, if my math is correct, of course. So, yeah, you know, we would have a very interesting battle for P2 in the team championship for sure. And let me see, has the servers gone up? The divers are still in a
Oh, they
briefing.
have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the servers have gone up, but nobody is actually in the servers.
Okay. Okay, well, since that's the case, we'll go over the track map.
Yes, the track map. Monza.
The Temple of Speed.
Oh, that's all I can say, Monza, just because we all know what this track offers every time. Public lobbies is a massive one for this, just because of the nature of the track. Temple of Speed, doesn't have that many corners. It's only 11. Well, there's only 11 corners, but
Yeah, but is
it's
turn 3 even a corner?
It's yeah, exactly. Is it even a corner though? It's like a very, very, very fast right-hander.
Yeah.
But Monza, Italy. Yeah. Literally where it gets its name, Monza, in Monza, Italy.
Yeah.
But the length is 5.793 kilometers, and for the Americans, 3.6 miles with, again, 11 corners. Then you have the notorious T1 for its notorious incidents at Prima Variante.
Yes.
Turn 1, and then you go speed your way after that gruesome turn 1 experience. You will speed your way right through turn 3, go right down to turn 4 and 5, the chicane Seconda Variante. Another interesting complex of a chicane with those sausage curbs sticking right out, which is very lethal to the Porsche. Depending how you take it, but
Yeah.
you have going down to Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2, two interesting corners.
Yeah.
It
The
can
drivers-
cost you quite a bit on the outside,
Yeah.
going a little too wide, but
Yeah, absolutely. The drivers have to be careful not to dip their outside tires on the grass, because at
Oh,
least
for
in
sure, yeah.
Lesmo 1, there's a chance you might end up in between the Tech Pro barriers, which which usually basically guarantees a meatball flag. And
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a sad trip back to the pits.
I have seen so many incidents there, like not even just the Ascari, which we'll get there in a moment, but Lesmo 1 and 2 are pretty lethal, especially Lesmo. I'd say Lesmo 2 is probably more lethal between the two of them, just because of that inside curb, and depending how you take it, it can just unsettle the car. But all that aside, we have the straight. Speed your way down there. Oh, another straight. Woohoo. And then the notorious turn 8, 9, and 10. Oh, we all know what that corner is. Variante Ascari. Ascari. Emphasize Ascari. But, yeah. Notoriously known for those inside curbs of just bottoming out, unsettling, shaking cars, throwing them out right into the gravel, or worse, into the wall, which unfortunately for me, I almost did that in my race yesterday in Division 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that a fair amount of times. It's pretty brutal with the Porsche, I'd say, just because just the nature of those pesky curbs on the inside just take too much head on even, and it just unsettles it. Even the inside of that curb, not even just the little tiny sausage curbs, but even that can just entirely unsettle the car, and then on the exit as well. Very, very tough complex of that chicane. And then you have another straight going down. Whoa, more straights. And into Curva Parabolica, the final corner, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you can probably take that 2 different ways, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah,
it's
I believe so.
just the way that corner is a little bit sharp, just a tiny bit sharp on entry and into a longer, smoother complex on the outside. So, and you've got the main straight towards the start finish line, and that is Monza.
Yes, for Ascari, the Porsche drivers gonna have to be very careful. With that being Mac, Jason Yu, and Schmitz. But yeah, let us begin. Qualifying has just started. Just give me 1 second as I set up the picture-in-picture.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, the pip should be good. Qualifying reminder has been left in the chat. As we now start, as the cars are now leaving the track. So let's see. The first car out on track is the Porsche 992 of Chris Mack, the D6 Silver Championship leader. He's looking to get in a good performance. Hopefully secure that championship. But yeah, Monza quali. Only thing that you have to take into account, at least when it comes to car setup, is yeah, you usually pack in a bit more fuel than you would usually do on any other circuit. As you know, that is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say 5 full throttle sections. I mean, if you count in the in-between of Lesmo, that is, as a full throttle section. But yes, you're on full throttle for a very long time.
Much, yeah.
On this track.
Large amount of time.
Yeah. I know some cars even
again,
take a Scarly flat out. I don't know which cars do that specifically, but I guess they know who they are.
Yeah, I've not really tried it in the Porsche. I mean, I believe I've tried it at least a few times, and that in-sled curb, especially now being on a wheel, it's just, the car can just be so unsettled because the Porsche is just the type of car to not be necessarily happy with going on throttle as the tires are placed on the front tires are placed on the curb, so it can easily unsettle it, which is feeling it through Ascari, like on that second part complex. It's
There's a yellow flag.
It's pretty brutal.
I don't know if it's a car moving slowly. Oh, Namatara has spun. Namatara has spun on his out lap. Don't think he suffered any damage. But let's hop on board with the Porsche of Chris Mack. As he already cleared turn 1 as he heads into turn 2. A bit late on the brakes, but he seems to get it down perfect. I guess maybe that's a Porsche thing. I am comparing McLaren braking references. And now through Lesma 1. Pretty solid. He maybe could have carried a bit more speed, but this is his first quali lap. He still has a few more to go. So I'm guessing maybe he's trying to set in just a simple banker and then slowly up his pace from there. And yeah, for the cars that will be strong on this course, without a doubt, I think every front engine car is really strong on this track, particularly as you know, they just have more straight line speed, and that's really the name of the game on Monza. That's how you can find free lap time essentially compared to cars with less less straight line speed, like the Porsche. Although the Porsche is pretty solid, or mainly the Ferrari is one that you're gonna have to look out for. The Ferrari is not, especially the 296, that is not known to be a fast car in a straight line. As Max sets at 149.6 as his first lap, with Yang at 152.3 and Jero with a 154. Taking it easy on their first laps around Monza, but Mac with a very, very strong time to start us off.
Yeah, speaking with the straight line speed, the Lexus. Oof.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Lex.
3. Yesterday in Division 3, 7/10, mind you, 7/10 behind that Lexus was, and it got the double slipstream, and it flew by me and another Porsche, and oh boy, that thing is absolutely ridiculous on the straights, and it just made it pretty much near impossible to just catch it. Like, you catch one of them through the corners, having more agility, being more agile through the corners, but once you hit the straights, there's nothing you can do. You just see that tail just leave. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I think the two Lexuses of Fletcher and Sean Paul, which oh yeah, there he is. I was gonna say, is he in the server? But the two Lexuses of Fletcher and Sean Paul are the most likely pole candidates. Fletcher was I was setting up the recording stuff and I decided to join the practice server earlier. Fletcher set a 147.9 in the race server as I was spectating. Oh. So yeah, a very fast time.
Wow, for D6 too, that's yeah. That's insane. But I mean, even then, they've been pretty steady this season. I mean, what was it, Donington, Sean Paul, or Travis Fletcher? Like, I think the both of them, we had them in the booth during that week of Donington, and yeah, they put up a really good fight this season, I'd say.
Yeah, that's how they have secured that team championship so quickly. As I don't know. I'm guessing, as Whitwam puts in a 149.6 in the McLaren to go fastest for silver. Really good stuff from him. But yeah, we shall see how this pole battle is going. Mac is currently up on his time. Never mind. Yeah. Some would call it that that thing that commentators do. I think is just a coincidence in this case. As Mac goes a bit wide on Ascari, trying to keep it steady, not jump that curb, and Porsche looked a bit upset over that curb. And yeah, it seems to be a lap to forget for Mac here. As I see the biggest improver, oh wait, no wait, that's an invalid lap. As the biggest improver at the moment is Donner. He's up 3 seconds on his time. As that is a yellow flag for you. What happened with Jason Yu? Was he just moving out the way? Let us see the replay. Okay, into one of the Lesmos. He goes wide. And then, almost collects the car behind him. But he escapes with no damage to himself or any other car. So that's nice. He's just gonna have to refocus and do his next lap. As there's another yellow flag of Chris Reaper. I'm guessing, is he gonna RTG, maybe refuel and go out again? He still has time. He definitely still has time to put in more laps. So maybe he's gonna do some sort of setup tweaks, but as long as he gets out in time, as long as he crosses the finish line before the 10:30 mark, I believe. As Donner's also stopped. I wonder if they are done qualifying, maybe. They are satisfied with their times. As hopping back on board with Whipwam as he starts his lap. He's currently up 2/10 on his pole lap. I believe Whipwam might be able to put in one more lap. Oh, we shall see if there's another yellow flag. Oh, that's just Quinn Jetter. Quinn Jetter's his qualifying is done. And then Akuna Matara also having a yellow flag, but it seems like he's just gonna keep going. I'm guessing maybe he just got a car through. But yeah, whip bomb. In the McLaren, you can go really nice through the Lesmos. Kind of glides through Lesmos. Brake at the 50 board. Good stuff. Okay, a little bit of twitch of oversteer, but he's doing really well. He's up around half a second on his time right now. Looking to secure that silver pole away from Chris Mack. As into Ascari we go, breaking around the Marshall post. Yes, that's how the McLaren does it. Taking it easy through the right-hander of Ascari. Hitting a little bit of curve, but he's doing really well. He's up 4 tenths, 3.5 tenths. Okay, he's lost a lot of time actually in that final section, but he's still up 3 tenths on his time as he heads into Lesmo. Any improvement will be good for him. And as he's flying out of Parabolica, and he is losing a lot of time, and he is pulling into the pits. He does not improve on his time. Mack is on his final lap. He needs to find. Oh, he's on pace for pole, actually, or maybe not. Let's not curse the man.
We've done that a lot.
Yeah. Chris Mack is driving a Porsche into Ascari. Let's just say that.
Yep.
It's the first curve pretty well. Looking really good in the second curve. The third curve, not a lot of bounce. Showing some really good time as he's flying down, heading into Parabolica for the final corner. Is it silver pole for Chris Mack? Is he gonna put the exclamation point on his silver championship run? Is he gonna make all Porsche fans proud?
Yes. Do it.
As he crosses the line, a
Crosses the line.
149.2. That is silver pole for Chris Mack. Very, very great lap from him. As now hopping on board with D6 Gold now, Travis Fletcher. The man who put in a 147.9 in practice will be the first one to start his quali lap. Behind him, we have Zipperburn Sr. I saw a clip of Zipperburn Jr. getting pushed over the line. It was D3, I believe, right? Of yesterday's race?
Who was that?
Zipperburn Jr. I believe he was getting pushed over the line in D3 because he ran out of fuel.
The one who ran out of fuel, I think, who was that? It was an Aston Martin, but I know Zip actually had a moment after Ascari. That I remember, because I was right there.
All right. So now all the cars are about to start their fast lap. Let's start with somebody who has been very quick in practice. Travis Fletcher in the white Lexus. Watts have them across the line. Okay, yeah. And here we go, the Lexus breaking around the 150 board. The Lexus did get hit with a little bit of BOP at the start of the week. It was a bit lighter, but then it got hit with some BOP as it was, quite frankly, very, very quick.
Even still, it's still too quick.
Yeah, even then it's
but
still a very
Porsche
quick.
driver, so
Yeah, a very quick machine. Fletcher hitting the second chicane very well. As he goes out of Lesmo, maybe a bit too slow. Not using all of the track on the left there. Not using all of the runoff. Though if you do use all of the runoff, sometimes you can get hit with the track limits.
In the chat, everyone's saying Zippy was also helped to cross the line with no fuel. Ah!
Okay.
I gotcha, yeah.
Okay. And now through
Yeah,
Ascari he goes. The Lexus being very nice over the curbs. But Fletcher electing not to use the curves, maybe putting in a banker lap as we've said before. As he heads into the final corner, into Parabolica. I think this is one of the few corners the Lexus isn't that good at. As it requires some downforce, which, I mean, depending on the setup, you could get some from the Lexus, but in general, it's not known for downforce. As he crosses the line, second overall at 149.5. A very good first lap. He didn't take that many risks, mainly through Lesmo and Ascari. So I think there's definitely some time that can be found there. As Sean Paul, his teammate, just crossed the line with a 149.3 to take P2. Cryer, also an Alexis, just crossed to take P5. So yeah, so far for gold, it's an all Lexus lockout as Zipperburn Sr. just invalidated his lap and lets Cryer through. Zipperburn was not able to set a lap. And let's see, R.D. Thompson, the McLaren is also pretty quick on this track. He just set a 149.8. I believe R.D. Thompson also ran a 147.9 in practice. So he's also going to be one to look out for pole position as Borel, his teammate, a 148.9. I missed it. He's already at the second chicane. Three tenths on Mac. We'll see Sean Paul currently showing good pace. There is Zipperburn Sr. in front of him though. Hopefully it's not gonna impede him too much, but Sean Paul's up 6 tenths on his time. He had to left a little bit. Being caught at a very awkward position with Zipperburn. So he's gonna lose around a tenth. But he is still on pace for pole position as we head through Parabolica. As Fletcher with a 148.2.
Oh.
He only has 3 tenths to find the match's best. As Fletcher's gonna cross the line, that is good for P2. With a 148.9, but Fletcher right now is looking very fast compared to his fellow D6 comrades. We'll see, R.D. Thompson's up 1.5 seconds on his time, but yes, that was an invalid lap, but that would have been good for P2. Almost P1. So yeah, R.D. Thompson's also showing some good glimpses of pace here. He just needs to put a nice lap together, and I think top 3 is definitely there for him. We'll see how that goes. And Jeremy Round is also on a Jeremy Round P12 on his first lap. He's currently on another one as he just passes Curva Grande. We also have Paulo Alberto Libanor starting his lap. He just put in and he just got hit track limits as soon as we or as soon as I pan to the camera, we'll just acknowledge the curse and move on. Parkinson is also going through Curva Grande in the very beautiful Menet Merc livery car. But let us see. Cryer's on a good lap right now as he rounds Parabolica. Looking really good. Really good for here. It's currently up 8 tenths on his lap. Let's see how it will be in terms of the pole position chances. It's good for P4, almost P2. He's around 0.04 of a second off P2. So yeah, very solid time from him. As he keeps flying in that Lexus, it might just be a 3-way shootout. The top 3 might just be a Lexus takeover. As Borel's moving slowly, it seems like his qualifying is done, or maybe he is going to fuel up and go again. We shall see. Yes, he did fuel up and go again. He's gonna have to be quick though if he wants to cross the line and start his next lap. He might need to do some cutting. I don't know if it's allowed in SRA, but you can. So let's see if he's gonna maybe gonna have to cut the chicanes, and I don't know about the legality of that. Maybe you know a bit more, Selena. You've been here longer than I have.
Sorry, I'm like dealing with something. If anyone notices in the PIP, I don't know what's going on with Discord. Everyone sounds robotic anyway. But
okay.
anyway, aside from the point, what was that?
Can you cut the chicane just to make sure you cross the line to start your final quali lap?
I never heard of that. I don't think you can. I mean, I guess it would be like the equivalent of taking the Joker lap in on the Nordschleife. Again, Nordschleife is mentioned. I will always mention Nordschleife. But I don't see that.
Well,
yeah, I don't know about that one. I wouldn't, but like I personally wouldn't do that, but just cause. But
well, we're gonna have to see. Borel is trying frantically to catch up to he cut Ascari and he cut the first chicane. He's trying desperately to do one more lap after pitting, as he might be able to. There's 10 seconds left and he's currently let's see, is he gonna cross the line in time? 1 second. He wasn't able to cross the line in time, I think. I do not see a checkered flag next to his name. Well, maybe he was able to. He's still confidently lapping. So he might actually have crossed the line just in time. So he will be the final qualifier. Fletcher making improvements to his time as he heads into the Ascari chicane. We're gonna hop on board with him. Cryer needs to find some time on Fletcher if he wants to take pole. We'll see how that goes. Okay, Jason, you also thinks he made it. We'll have to see. But it seems like he has. As Fletcher is currently flying. He's up 3/10 on his time. Almost 4/10 as we head into Parabolica. This could be a very good lap from Fletcher. What will it be as he's gonna cross the line? It is going to be a 1:47.8. That is good enough for pole in D5 yesterday. What a sensational lap by Fletcher. Ascar improves but is not able to take away from Fletcher's absolutely stunning lap. As Borel, oh no, Borel's in the wall at Ascari. And that is qualifying over for him. RD Thompson up 8/10 on his time. He might be able to get a top 3 here. Fletcher is completely untouchable though. RD Thompson, he's gonna cross the line. P3. RD Thompson, a 1:48.5 to take P3. So yeah, a very solid qualifying, an absolutely sensational lap by Travis Fletcher.
Indeed.
I'm not joking. I believe Witt was a 1:47.9 for pole in D5, so that's good enough for pole in D5 if he raced with us yesterday. That's how good that lap was. But yeah, that has been qualifying. We'll return to the race after a word from our sponsors.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and title sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management. Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specializing in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
Right. There we go. All right, and we are back, and I pressed the wrong button. That is intermission our race. There we go. Okay. Yes. All right, here we are. Here we are. It is race time. All to play for here. Travis Fletcher trying to take the championship away from his teammates. But we'll see. He needs to. I believe he's 40-something points behind. I'll double check it soon. But yeah, he is on pole position with a sensational 147.8. Behind him is Nathan Cryer, who also had a good lap. Is just, you know, Fletcher really was flying. Artie Thompson also flying in the McLaren. He put in a very nice lap to get P3. Then you have Travis Fletcher's teammate Sean Paul in P4, the championship leader. Then we have Ben Borrell in the McLaren. Thompson and McLaren, the P2 team right now, they're looking to secure P2 in the team championship, as P1 has already been secured by Fletcher and Sean Paul. Then we have silver leader Chris Mack qualifying P6. The next silver driver is P12. So yeah, he's looking really good to try and take his silver championship. And then we have Alan Lung, another championship contender, currently P3 in the championship. Then we have Peter Pan, the final person who has a chance at the championship, although his is a very outside chance. Then we have Jason Wigwam, Tim Parkinson's in the Merc, Zipperburn Jr. in the Mustang, Max Yang, the P2 silver driver in the Mercedes. Then we have Jason Yu, P3 silver driver in the Porsche, and also Chris Mack's teammate. Then we have Jeremy Ron. If you guys remember earlier in the season, he's teammates with Arthur Burns, who is now in D5. He's P14. Then we have Chris Reaper, silver driver in the NSX. Then we have Paulo Alberto Lebonore in the BMW. Then you have Akuna Matara in the BMW as well. Then we have Gordon Shumway in the McLaren. Then Jordan Donner, the P2 in the Silver Championship at the moment, starting from P19. Then we have Daniel Beckstedt, starting P20. Then we have Quinn Jetter in the NSX. And then we have Jean Mile and Fred Smith with a pit lane start penalty. So we'll see. Schmitz also. So we're gonna need a very nice drive from Schmitz if he wants to try and be champion in silver, because he's P3 in silver, I believe. But yeah, those are all the cars driving with us today, as we are at the end of the formation lap. Let me quickly pull up the standings so I can give you guys a good idea on Okay, so Travis Fletcher is 21 points behind Sean Paul. So he will need to outscore Sean Paul by 22 points to be champion. Alan Lung will need to outscore Sean Paul by 47 points to be champion. Or he also needs to outscore Travis Fletcher too. You know, that's a bit of... And Peter Pan will need to outscore Sean Paul by 107 points, which I believe is basically he needs Sean Paul at DNF, and also the other drivers in front of the other drivers mentioned as well. But anyways, here we go. It is race time, green light, and it is up and away for SRA. As into turn 1 we go. We see Audie Thompson and Borel are side by side. Heading into turn 1, it's 3 wide going to turn 1 with the Lexus of Sean Paul, as Borel and Thompson have some contact, some minor contact as they break, as Travis Fletcher has gone wide.
Oh no.
And using the exit road, Fletcher has dropped a lot of positions, and Nathan Cryer's in the lead of the race with Borel and Thompson right behind. Sean Paul in P4 being hounded by Chris Meck. No other yellow flags have flown, so it has been a clean turn 1. And now we have Fletcher.
That's actually impressive.
Yeah. Now we have Travis Fletcher on the inside of Ferrari. Is he going to go for the overtake? No contact there. They're keeping it clean. And there has been some contact. Whitwam, Zipperberg. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one.
Oh, Ferguson, Whitwam. Oh,
Oh,
no.
it's a big one.
It may have been good at turn 1, but turn 4. Ooh, a little bit of a...
Oh, and it's the Mercedes
Norn.
hitting Whitwam. And then, you know, just a chain reaction after that. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, hate to see it.
The turn 1 chaos was turn 2 chaos all along. Or was it turn 4 technically? But yeah. What a start to the race. Audie Thompson is currently hounding down Nathan Cryer for P1. Sean Paul?
Oh no.
In P3 hounding Audie Thompson.
BMW.
Oh,
going out
Akuna
before it
Matata.
started.
Off
Oh,
in a
no.
story. Let's check the replay. What happened to him? Oh, we had to take avoiding action from Jeremy Ron. And his rear hit the Tech Pro barrier. That could be some damage. And there's another yellow flag I see of Max Yang. Oh, he's off in Parabolica. Wow, there is some chaos in this first lap.
Oh.
What happened to Yang? Ooh, he went a little bit too much on the curb and spun off, but for the most part, it doesn't seem like he sustained too much damage. And a safe rejoin too. Good stuff. So yeah, a very, very interesting start to the race. And there's another yellow flag. It's Jeremy Ron.
Oh, Jetter having a little jittery problem there.
Into
But
turn
the
1,
Saints have
Jeremy
just
Ron.
time.
Okay, the yellow flag is not as bad as it seemed. Wait, did he get hit? Or no, he was just riding the curb. He was fine. I'm guessing the damage there was from a prior incident. Maybe that turn 4 incident. As into Lesmos we go. Audie Thompson is currently chasing down that Lexus of Nathan Cryer. Let's see, it's a long race ahead. But Sean Paul is doing really good. I think he's doing everything he can to secure a championship. Let me see. Nathan Cryer is 125 points behind P1. So the championship is not possible for him. But we'll keep you updated with the points reference. Okay, more in-game volume. There we go. Wow. And there's another yellow flag.
Very close.
Zipper burn. A yellow flag for zipper burn into Ascari. Let's see what happened here. Oh, took too much of the curb and had a little bit of a slide, but nothing too crazy.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy. He's fine. No damage. That's honestly what matters on this track.
As long as there's no damage, yeah.
Yeah. As let's see, Zipperbird is currently on a good slipstream in that Mustang on Jordan Donner. That Ferrari 296 not known for being good on the straights. As Zipperbird is going to go for the move into turn 1. Can he outbrake the Ferrari though? The Ferrari is a very, very tough car to outbrake. And he outbrakes himself And Donner also goes wide on the second part of the chicane. And so Zipperburn did overtake off track. So I don't know if he's going to have to give that position back. But for now, he has taken the position from Donner. As Sean Paul is chasing down R.D. Thompson. 0.6 seconds behind. But that is a big train behind Zip into turn 4. You have one. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way battle for P11 right now.
Oh, wow.
As Donner goes through, Zipperburn lets him through. Very, very good active sportsmanship from him. But yeah, it's a big train. It's a big train we're looking at here, with Donner leading the pack. Sean Paul has been gaining ever so slightly on R.D. Thompson, trying to take P2. Doing his best to keep his championship hopes alive, as Fletcher is now under a second from Ben Borel. Fletcher having a very, very unfortunate turn 1. So, but we'll see. He has the pace. He's driven. He had a really good lap time. So I believe he definitely has the pace to claw back, as he just sets the fast lap the race. So don't count out Fletcher yet. He needs to outscore his teammate by 22 points. He did score 1 point with the pole position, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And he will also get another point through fastest lap. So he already has 2 points. He has, if it ends like this, he'll have 2 extra points on top of his finishing position points. So we'll see how it goes. He's currently chasing down that McLaren of Borel. You might have a chance coming out of Ascari, or Borel having a little bit of an awkward. Yeah, Borel has had an awkward second chicane, but Fletcher cannot really go for removing the Lesmos. But he might be able to get past Borel heading into Ascari. But it's very risky going for a move in Ascari, to say the least. Have you ever pulled a move off successfully in...
Ran.
Ooh. Ran with an overtake?
Ran actually getting past Reaper in Lesmo 1. Getting it done really nicely.
And Fletcher just has a moment of oversteer going off-road a little bit into Ascari. And he's going to have to claw back that deficit that... He's going to have to keep closing that deficit that he just built. And now Peter Pan is right behind him. And let's see, checking out another battle. We have Whipwam chasing down Jason Yu. He's then gonna go for a move down the inside of Parabolica. Can't quite get it, but Jason Yu's gonna go wide. And because of that, Whipwam struggling to control the McLaren, but he gets the move done. A little bit of a squeeze on Yu there because of that little snap of oversteer, but he gets the move done. No contact was made between the two cars.
Reaper just getting by Jeremy Ran on the straight, I believe, and made it right through after Parabolica, but it's not finished yet. With Jeremy Ran
into the pip. Is he gonna go for the outside line?
This time.
The outside line.
There, but he absolutely misses his braking point, and unfortunately has to give that position up to also Liminore and Parkinson, and his teammate Yang is also now on the hunt.
Jason Yu is still very close to Whitwam. Still maybe trying to get that position back. Let's see what happens here. The McLaren's really quick through sector 2, but Whitwam oversteer, touches the barrier, and Jason Yu gets past Whitwam to take P9. Whitwam very awkward through out of the exit of Lesmo 1, but it could have ended much worse for him. But Jason Yu has wheeled the position to Whitwam. I don't know why he did that. I don't believe there was contact between the two cars. But here we have Zipperburn Sr. He's chasing down Donner. As Zipperburn very, very, very late on the brakes. Had to take some avoiding action, but no contact was made.
So, a quick word. Sig, you must turn up your volume. Just a very quick word.
Okay. Let me turn it up a little bit. All right, there we go. That should be good now, hopefully. As Zipperburn down the inside into Parabolica, there's slight contact. But Zipperburn gets the move done through Parabolica on that very late braking Ferrari. And now, ooh, when it comes for the battle for the lead, R.D. Thompson has gone in within 0.6 of Nathan Cryer, as also Travis Fletcher is now once again in striking distance of Ben Borel as we head into turn 4, the second chicane. Is he gonna go for a move? He elects to brake early as Borel goes wide into chicane 1, and he has a very good run. Oh, from almost outside the circuit. Fletcher, you're crazy. What a move attempt. Oh man, that would have been very cool if he got it to go. With 2 wheels on the gravel, he was side by side with Borel. R.D. Thompson, he's still chasing, but the battle is not as interesting as the battle for P5 right now. Fletcher, a chance to be champion, but he'll need to beat his teammate Sean Paul. As Sean Paul, there's a yellow flag for Sean Paul. There's a yellow flag for Sean Paul, the championship leader. What happened to Sean Paul? Oh my God. Sean Paul, oh, having a moment, taking too much curb on the second corner of Ascari. And he loses a lot of positions. He's currently P8 now. As Fletcher was also able to get past Borel in the replay, while we were doing the replay. Oh my goodness. Where can I find the points reference for finishing positions? Wait, let me see. Let me go look for it.
Points reference for, I believe it's on ACCSM. And also, another quick word is could you turn up your game volume just a little bit more?
Just a little
Not
more?
much hearing the engine.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
All right,
Game
there we
engine.
go. Oh, the engine noises?
Indeed.
Okay.
Just like the general game stuff.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure I do have. I mean, I have opponent. I guess maybe they're classified as opponents, but let us also just turn up the volume here. Apologies for technical difficulties, and here we go. Scotty claiming another. That is indeed true, as there's another yellow flag. It's Fletcher this time! Yellow flag for Fletcher as his teammate just gets past him. What happened to Travis Fletcher? Oh no, it's Lesmo 1! It's Lesmo 1!
Yes, that would do it. Peter Pan right out the back end of Borel, but it looks like Peter Pan has a better exit, especially in that BMW. Unfortunately, I could not get the drone cam at the moment. Technical difficulties for me, but Peter Pan going on the outside, hoping to make it work out Parabolica. Can he get that exit speed? But it does not look like it is in his favor, as Borel happily lives to see another day on the home straight of Monza.
Awesome. Okay. So Peter Pan, 0.2 seconds. We also have Lebonore currently chasing down the NS6 of Chris Reaper. Currently a 0.8 second gap. I believe the BMW is fast in a straight line though, so he's gonna crawl some of that deficit back. As he actually has a decent run actually. But obviously not enough to go for a move, but he might be able to get the move done as long as he keeps it nice and clean over these corners. Okay, let me look for the points reference real quick. I believe I saw it somewhere here.
It should be on ACSM somewhere. Probably in the championship area? Could be mistaken. I just looked at it earlier. But yeah, it's somewhere on ECCSM.
Okay. Now looking at Alan Lung needs to outscore Sean Paul by 47 points. Looking at the positions right now, Lung is in P6, and that is good for 76 points. And Sean Paul is currently in P7 right behind him, which is 72 points. So at the moment, Sean Paul is still champion, but we'll have to see. It's been a very interesting race, to say the least. As Reaper, oh no! Reaper on the exit of Ascari goes wide as we were on board with a battle with him and Libanore. And so Libanore goes through. And now Libanore is on that rear wing of the Ferrari of Donner. Monza is a very, very tough track to keep your car on the road sometimes. As Zipperburn and Jason Yu currently are battling for P10 as well. Although I think Zipperburn just had a little bit of a moment. They were neck and neck. Yeah, here we have Libanore chasing down Donner for P12. Oh, something we lost in the in that front pack chaos. Chris Mack is P3 after all of that. Yeah, Chris Mack is P3. The silver championship leader trying to get a podium and the silver win to secure that championship. Peter Pan gaining a lot on Ben Borel. Also a championship contender. Let's see, he's still gaining. Is he gonna go for a move? Yeah, he's gonna poke his nose on the inside. But then, oh, he hit him with a mind punt. He hit Borel with a mind punt. Fake that he was going inside. That distracted Borel, and Borel missed his braking zone as a result. And his throw to come out of the exit, he lost a lot of time with that move. And now Alan Lung with a very good run on Borel. He's taking the outside line here on Borel. And I think he's gonna get the move done before we even hit the braking zone. Yes, he gets the move done under braking. Actually, he just went wide. He just went wide over to the chicane, and Borel manages to keep that position. Some great battles happening all around the track. We also have Jeremy Ron. He's currently chasing down Shumway for P14 into turn 1. Let's see what happens here. Fletcher still holding on to the fastest lap of 1:48.57. Let's see what Ron can do here. He's still closing the gap. It was 0.5 seconds at the start of the lap. Now 0.4. And the Ferrari can definitely close that gap under braking as well. Very great exit from Ron. He's now only 0.2 seconds. He's gonna take it easy through Lesmo 1. Not gonna go for a move there. It's very risky. Very risky corner. Through Lesmo 2. He's slowly closing the gap. He might go for a move here into, I believe he might have a chance to go for a move in Parabolica if he gets a great exit out of Ascari compared to Shumway. Let's see how it goes. Into Ascari we go. Make sure you keep your car safe. Ron completely avoiding that first curb. Doesn't want any business with that. It's also with the third curb as well. Gets a decent exit, but I believe Shumway was faster there, as Shumway took a little bit more risk. So I believe he's gonna keep Ron behind for just a little bit more. There aren't a lot of battles going on the grid at the moment. Libanore is 0.6 behind Donner. He's still chasing down Donner. So that's something to keep in mind. But wait, actually, Zipperburn. Ooh, I was gonna say he's very close to you, but he had some chicane shenanigans there.
Jeremy Ron getting actually really close to Shumway.
Yes.
Very closely for a moment there. But I've heard the McLaren brakes aren't all that good, but I could be wrong with the Evo.
Yeah, they're not that good. I'll be honest with you. They're not that good.
Yeah,
But they're good enough.
Yeah. As long as it breaks, I mean, there's that. But see Jeremy Ron just getting that better end of it, of braking part at turn 1.
I was about to say Lebanon was 0.2 seconds behind Donner, but as soon as we pan into him, the force of the curve slit with his car into a slide.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was 1 second behind Donner. 0.9.
Oh. The zestiness of the curse.
Yes.
Oh, how it always follows us in Division 6.
As Donner going slightly wide there, but a very good Ascari nonetheless. And not a lot of battles going on the grid right now. Only two cars are with under a second from each other, being the Ron battle, which you see in the pit, and the Lebanore battle, which you see on the main screen. But yeah, we're gonna have to see. Fletcher just set a... Did he just set another fastest lap? I believe so, 148.57, or I could be mistaken. But Fletcher is now 0.9 seconds behind his teammate and championship rival Sean Paul. Let's see.
Try this again.
Let's see. Maybe Fletcher should consider an undercut if his teammate's holding him up too much. To potentially have a chance at that championship that he desires. As we have Lebanore chasing him down. Oh, there's a yellow flag for John Mile. Yes, yellow flag for John Mile. Oh, it looks like a relatively big one into Ascari. Yeah, going a bit too deep, I believe. Yeah, oversteering over that second curve. Ooh, that's a big crash. That's a big crash for John Mile.
And speaking of nearly crashing, though, Shumway almost got a little wiggly on the exit.
You got past Ron, and also, while we were in replay, Lebanore was able to get past Donner as well. And there's a yellow flag. Jason Whitwam is off in Ascari. Another Ascari victim. Oh my goodness.
Ascari is gonna Ascari, and unfortunately I was a victim yesterday at Ascari. Once.
Oh, Shumway going wide. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Ascari is just a pain, which it's worse because in real racing, those curves are gone. Like, they're non-existent.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore.
And we're here suffering in ACC, but yeah, unfortunately, we'll just have to suffer until the day of, I don't want to say, because I love ACC.
Yeah, maybe AC Evo, but we'll see what the devs do with AC Evo.
It's coming to a point where ACC is just at its wit's end right now, and I do not want to say that, but it is true, and because I love ACC, and as now I'm finally doing the drone cam, but just on that note, with one of those things is ACC has an incredible cinematic HUD, incredible, so that's also why I just absolutely love ACC and just the braking and all that stuff. But yeah, but LMU is a whole different story.
Yeah.
It's also good, but yeah. This is ACC, and this is Monza. And the sun is actually setting as well on that note, because it is the golden hour, and it is 6:29, I believe, at Monza. So you're getting that golden hour, that beautiful sunset, which I will say there must be more sunset races, and actually more sunset races into the dark. That would be actually an amazing thing. It would kind of be like a endurance race, but a sprint race.
Yes.
Just have that feel of going from day to.
Oh, and
I should
Zipperburn.
say,
Ooh.
dusk in the dark.
Zipperburn almost killing Jason Yu. They've been battling each other for what feels like the whole race. These two.
Oof.
We also have Schmitz chasing down Jeremy Ron for P13. Schmitz started from the pit lane. He's made up a lot of positions so far in the race, as Fletcher has just pulled into the pits. Fletcher has just pulled into the pits. We'll see. He's definitely going for that undercut to try and get the championship, undercutting his teammate. We'll see where he ends up in around 30 seconds time. As Schmitz is currently hunting down Ron like a hawk. Yeah, we're in that transitionary period right now for
Pretty much.
the race. The closest battle being Schmitz and then you and Zipperburn. But yeah, we also have people coming into the pits. Fletcher is still yet to leave his pit box.
Yep.
As that is
It's,
another yellow flag.
clear.
It's the McLaren of Shumway. There's a pretty lengthy yellow flag as well. What happened to Shumway here? Oh, sliding off into that second chicane. But yeah, Fletcher is now back out on track. Just got lapped by Cryer, the current leader of this race. Cryer obviously has yet to pit. But I'm guessing Cryer's probably gonna pit soon. But he also has the blue flag of R.D. Thompson behind him, so we're gonna have to see. We have to see. R.D. Thompson also has yet to pit, but as soon as those two drivers are on him pit, he's gonna have a lot of free air to play with. And he's gonna definitely put in some fast laps as you has just entered the pits. A lot of cars entering the pits. We have Schmitz chasing down Ron in the 9912 Porsche, the last generation Porsche. Let's see if he's gonna go for a move down the inside. Ooh, Schmitz very late on the brakes. As there's another yellow flag is Ben Borrell, but he's just having a little bit of an off-track adventure. Chris Mack has gone past. Oh wait, no. He's almost he got, or Peter Pan just passed Chris Mack for P3 in the race. Lots of things are happening. Chris Mack, I mean, obviously he probably wants that podium finish.
Oh no, Bexted nearly going into the back end of Yang for a moment there. Oh, good reaction though. Veering the car right to the left. Very good reaction time to not run in the back end of that Mercedes of the green Mamba.
Yeah, looking at Fletcher, he now has free air. R.D. Thompson is in front. He did let him pass. But yeah, we'll see. Fletcher is still looking for that championship. He's gonna have to come back from, obviously, pit difference, but almost a lap down. I guess you could say, for narrative reasons.
Yep.
As Cryer has pulled into the pits, the leader of the race has pulled into the pits. Currently Chris Mack in P3, Peter Pan in P2, and now R.D. Thompson is the leader of this race.
I was just gonna say it's absolutely a ghost town through sector 2 and 3 for a minute there in the PIP, but yeah, as that the window gap comes down, I'd say it's probably the moment where the race is just pretty much eye of the storm right now. Nothing much going on as usual. Just that part in the race where people just go into pit, gaps are just not really there, and then near the end, the gaps come back, and the storm continues. Absolutely.
As Alan Lung, P3 in the championship, is currently chasing down Ben Borrell for P4. There's a 0.4 second gap. Both of these cars have yet to pit. Let's see, Lung really using those Ferrari brakes to his advantage. Very good deficit there. As Borel, though, quicker on the exit. Borel rode almost the entire curve there. And there was a yellow flag for Audie Thompson, but it's just him pulling into the pit box. Thankfully, nothing bad has happened. But yeah, Audie Thompson, who was second place before Cryer pitted, has just gone into the pits. Let's see if we can get the overcut to work. On board with Cryer right now, and he is currently he's currently on the straight before Ascari. So I do believe if Audie Thompson's 30 seconds, we're probably like I don't know, 10 seconds in right now on the stationary time. But we'll see. We'll keep track of Nathan Cryer, who is the leader in terms of the cars who have pitted. As Cryer, he's about to enter Parabolica. And Audie Thompson is coming out of the pits. This is going to be close. Did Audie Thompson get the overcut to work? Is he the leader of the race? And
Sean
I
Paul coming
believe...
out the- Adam Long.
Okay, and Audie Thompson going off track in the first chicane on the pit exit. But Nathan Cryer is right behind him, 1.4 seconds. We'll see if Cryer can catch Audie Thompson on these harder tires as he still needs to warm up those tires. Sean Paul currently chasing down Alan Lung for P3. Checking on Fletcher, his undercut is working very nicely. He's setting times very similar to his fastest lap of the race. Yeah, yes, he's very he's setting in some good lap times right now. So we'll see how Fletcher does. He's currently chasing down Beckstead in front, who has, or let's see, P10. Yeah, he's currently P10. So I believe Beckstead has pitted actually. Oh no, Beckstead has yet to pit, so he's currently chasing him down. And there's a yellow flag. Oh, and it's Beckstead. Seems like somebody mentioned his name, and all of a sudden, he's in the gravel. I don't know who would do such a thing. Anyway, Sean Paul is chasing down Alan Lung for that P2 position.
That Lexus and that straight line speed mentioning earlier.
Very strong.
Not much you can do.
I believe he'll definitely have an opportunity, maybe into Parabolica at the earliest. Definitely an opportunity. He might have an opportunity in the turn one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Getting that slipstream right on the straights. Probably pull on the inside and just take it. We'll see, but that straight line speed. And
I think he's trying. I wonder if he thought about an Ascari move. Then again, those Lexus brakes are probably the worst in on the grid, so I don't think it's a wise move to go for. We also have Schmitz chasing down Donner for P12 and P2 in silver. As Donner in front has a little bit of an oversteer moment. Keeping it clean. Backstead is into the pit, so only the top 3 drivers have yet to pit. Peter Pan, Long, and Sean Paul. As Peter Pan has actually just pulled into the pits. Let's see if the other drivers follow suit. As Schmitz almost taking out Donner into turn 1.
ooh.
A lot of close calls. There's been a lot of close calls in the turn 1.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Sean Paul actually
Getting past
capitalizing
Long.
on that. Yep, that Lexus straight line speed. There's
Nothing you can do about it.
I feel that pain, like that pressure. When you know that the Lexus is a monster in the straights, you know I can't mess up. I just cannot mess up, because anytime that you lose, that Lexus is just gonna absolutely annihilate you on the straights, and there's nothing you can do. So I feel that pain, and once that Lexus overtakes you, that's the last you're ever gonna see that diffuser.
We also have Zipperburn chasing down Whitwam for P9. I'll break himself a little bit on Ascari. Ascari's been a bit rough for Zipperburn this race so far. Oh god, that Mustang don't look good.
Sean Paul is already extending his gap on that straight, and only to do that even more on the main straight. See, actually,
Yes,
even
yeah.
more so.
Yeah, you can see the gap
Oh,
extending
God, like,
right
oh,
now.
man. The pain.
As Borel just got past Chris Mack, who had a little bit of an off-roading adventure. Yeah, Sean Paul is still firmly in the lead of this race. Still has yet to pit him and Lung. I wonder when they will pit. Looking at their last lap times, they're definitely off the pace for sure. Lung with a 151.5 and Sean Paul with a 149.9. The fastest last lap, was Fletcher with a 149 flat. So yeah, Fletcher's at least last lap was 1 second faster than the top two. So maybe they should start thinking about... Oh, as Sean Paul just has a little bit of a moment in the second chicane, and now Lung is in the lead of the race.
Ooh, that spices things up. That's the thing about Monza, where anything can happen at this track, because Ascari being the main enemy to everybody, especially Porsche drivers,
Yeah.
me being one of them. But
I don't think it's an enemy to the Mercedes. I think the Mercedes is known to be a good curb riding car, right?
yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I don't think the Mercedes is fazed by it at all.
Yeah.
But I know I think the McLaren also can't take those curbs, but definitely the Porsche.
I mean,
it just can't.
the McLaren kind of can take the curbs of Ascari, but it has to be very specific. That's the best way I can describe it. As Daughter trying to get past Whitwam, he has a run on the straight and the inside line. They're side by side here. And there's gonna even a little bit of contact.
Oh, very trading paints right there.
A little bit of door banging, and there's contact.
Oh,
man, they're not giving they're not giving each other any space.
Oh no.
And Whitwam is turned around into the gravel, and he takes to the escape road to get back on track. As Borel is very close to Peter Pan as well for P5. He might try and move into Ascari here. This is very dangerous if he wants to, but he sticks the nose up the inside, decides not to do the move, as Sean Paul has entered the pits. Yeah, Sean Paul is in the pits now. As Borel chasing down Peter Pan for P5. The McLaren is very good through Lesmo, and he does get a good... He gets a cursed exit. A little bit of wheel spin. As Peter Pan and Borel get past Paul, Paul is currently losing some positions, with the next one being his teammate Fletcher, 10-second gap as is closing, as McLaren gains a lot of time on the BMW here. There's only a 0.3 second gap heading into chicane number 2. What can Borel do on Peter Pan? Peter Pan shortening the Curva Grande as much as he can, trying to gain a little bit of as much of an advantage. He did gain around the 10th. Is he gonna go for that dive bomb? No, he is not. But he's staying very close to that Beamer.
Meanwhile, it's out of the generations right now with the two Porsches with Schmitz and you. Oh.
Ooh, interesting. As Borel tries to have a peek of it on the inside of Lesmo too, decides against it. As there's also lap traffic in front of them, I believe, coming up. Car number, it seems like it's car number 152, I'm not sure. Yes, the car number 152 of Beckstead, as Borel going very wide into the entry of Ascari. And because of that, Peter Pan gets a little bit of a gap, and Mac is starting to shoe in on this battle as well, right behind.
So you actually got past Schmitz at turn 1, and you was already at the back end of
Donner as Mac.
like Donner, yeah.
Mac is turning around. Mac is turning around at Parabolica. He manages to keep hold of that Porsche, keep control of that Porsche. And yeah, Alan Lung has yet to pit. His last lap was at 150.5. RD Thompson, the car right behind him, he's 38 seconds behind, so I believe if Lung pits, RD Thompson will take the lead of the race.
Oh, you looks like he's going for it, but oh, yep, and you goes for it very cleanly. Sent it on the inside.
One hell of a dive bomb.
Ooh, looks like a little bit of traction that Ferrari is.
And right behind them is Schmitz, chasing him down. And let's see, on this battle we have Lebanore chasing down Whitwam. 0.5 second gap, and behind a few cars behind we have Reaper chasing down Shumway as well into Parabolica. Does he have the inside in the NSX? He has a slightly better exit, I think, than Shumway, and so it's going to be side by side heading into turn 1. They're keeping it clean, no contact. We'll see how this goes into turn 1. Side by side. Reaper with the inside line. Let's go of the gas a little bit, it seems. And now is he going for the inside? No. Shumway retains position. Wait, Shumway going slightly wide. Can Reaper capitalize? It's a battle for P15.
Donner really struggling with the grip, actually. Lost position to Schmitz. Just on the second chicane on the exit. Took a little bit too much gravel. I lost position.
And Borel just took P4. Oh, Lung is in the pits, that's why. Lung has finally entered the pits as RD Thompson says the fastest lap of the race at 148.3. And there's another yellow flag. It's Whitwam. Whitwam. That's a big crash. A big crash into Ascari. Let's see. I think I know exactly what the story is. He didn't hit the curb right. Oh wait, no. Oh, he had a snap of oversteer on the exit and straight into the barriers.
Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah, Ascari can definitely kill you in many different ways.
As Mac is currently chasing down Alan Lung, who has left the pits. This is a battle for P5. As Jean Paul, yellow flag for Jean Paul. The championship leader has a yellow flag.
Oh.
What happened? What happened with Jean Paul here? Oh, a snap of oversteer on Lesmo. Thankfully, he only lost one position, which is to his championship rival Fletcher. But Fletcher's gonna have to make up a few more positions if he wants to be champion. The difference, let's see. He has 2 points. Let me double check that point reference. So right now it is P7 and P8. So right now Fletcher is closing the gap by 4 points. Which is not enough, or actually 6 points, or actually 5 points, sorry. He does not have the fastest lap point right now. But he does have the pole position point. So 5 points, but that is not gonna be enough of a swing. He needs to outscore his teammate by 22 points to be champion. As there's another yellow flag, it's Chris Mack looking awkward through the chicane.
Ooh.
I don't think there was any damage done. Mech, as long as he... Oh, contact with Borel and Peter Pan. Borel went for a move up the inside of Peter Pan and managed to hit Peter Pan in the process. I wonder if he's gonna give the position back, but now Peter Pan is being hounded by a car behind. That is lap traffic though. Yes, that is lap traffic. Believe that is the Ferrari of Daniel Beckstead. Yes, it is. As Jason New is right behind Zipperburn Senior. Wow, they're still battling Zipperburn and you?
Zip actually made him spun around a little bit at turn 1, hence why he's that close now.
Okay.
Well, that's a 3-car battle, so that is gonna shake things up just a little bit. With Schmidt still trying to get the position back from you. Now he must be smiling because now he's got to. You has to deal with Zipperburn.
Oh, and there's a yellow flag. Nathan Cryer, the P2, sorry, had an incident. Let's see what happened with Cryer here.
Oh no!
It's an incident, a back marker, I believe. Or was it lung? No. A back marker went down the inside of the Lexus.
Oh,
I believe it was John Mile.
Very close.
Oh
he's
yeah, that
taking
is a very interesting
push-stream.
battle on that pip.
Oh, and Schmitz is also trying to get that toe.
I think Schmitz is gonna play it safe and hope those two have a little bit of an incident.
Oh,
yeah,
touch
Porsche out
that.
braking
Oh,
himself.
yeah. Oh, just contact there, and you just goes whoop, right. Cutting a little bit of turn 1. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Here we have Libanore chasing down Donner. 0.2 second gap as we're going through Curva Grande. Does he have the slipstream? Does he have the speed? He might maybe go for a move in the Segunda Variante. Oh, it's a very late move, but he's on the inside and there's a little bit of contact. But Libanore was able to squeeze his way through with a very sudden move down the outside. That's a very good move. And there's a yellow flag. It's Chris Reaper. Having some difficulties with... Seems like he has some difficulties there with turn 1, and they're side by side, Schmitz and Zipperburn Senior in the pip, and he's able to get past Zipperburn.
Yeah, Schmitz had the whole toe in there, and he just stuck that nose right around and made a very clean overtake, actually. But
Zip is still right there.
He's got the slipstream now. He's in a Mustang, but he's got 20% on the restrictor. But it looks like he's struggling, though.
As Fletcher just gets past Chris Mack as well. Fletcher taking P6. Let me go look at that voice reference again. Which I had 2 monitors. So now it's a 9-point swing. So it's still not enough. He's gonna have to make a few more positions. Let's see. If Sean Paul stays in 8th, which with 10 minutes to go, it's an 8.7 second gap between him and P7. So let's see. He has the Sean Paul has the bonus point for pole position. So you will need to outscore Sean Paul by 21 points on the race. So let's see. That would be 68 plus 21 is 79. If we can get let's see. No, wait. Yeah, 79. If he can get up to P5, if my math is mathing, that's the difference between that's 12-point difference. Oh, 89. So he will need to get Fletcher will need to get P3 to be champion, essentially. And let's see, P3 with 10 minutes to go is 2, 5, 8 seconds away. 8.8 seconds away. So he'll have to find 8 seconds in these last 10 minutes to take P3, and he will be champion according to our calculations. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on Travis Fletcher here. I believe that's the only. Thank you for doing the map. I cannot. Yes, you're welcome. As there's another yellow flag for Chris Reaper going off in Lesmo 1, it seems. As Zipperburn on the rear wing of Schmitz in the pip. Oh my goodness. Okay, and he's going on the inside. This is gonna be close.
Yeah, it's very close. But Porsche brakes though. I don't want that too
but he has the inside line.
Power, but yeah, that inside line and that.
And he sneaks through.
No.
But wait, Schmitz seems like his exit is slightly better.
Yep, he's done it before. Not on this curve, but he's not on the straight, but he's definitely done it before. And he's trying to anticipate it.
And we haven't talked about him a lot, but RD Thompson looking set to take the win here. And his teammate Ben Borel in P3. It seems like they have P2 in the team championship in the bag. Holding on to that. But yeah, we have RD Thompson. We haven't talked a lot about him, but you know, giving him his moment in the sun. There's a yellow flag for Whitmore into turn 1. But yeah, RD Thompson, he's had a fantastic race. He started P3, he's made up 2 positions, and is currently 13 seconds ahead of Nathan Cryer in P2. So I think the win for him is all but guaranteed. Cryer and Borel is 9 seconds behind Cryer. So I believe the only position I can really change is P3 in this race, as Peter Pan is 1.8 seconds behind. Oh, let's see, 8 minutes left in the race. Alan Long is P5. P5 is good for, let's see, he's currently 46 points behind. P5 is good for 80 points. Sean Paul is 68 points, so Sean Paul will still be champion. So yeah, Lung will need to also make up more positions. I don't want to do the math on that. Just know he has to make up. He has to make up more positions. Same with Fletcher. Fletcher needs to go to P3. Lung is more points behind, so I believe you.
Oh, Zip absolutely taking. Oh wow, that's a very big cut into turn 1, and Gaines
he gets a drive through for that.
Yep. Yeah, he really cut that, and he also gained a position from that. Whoa, that's a. Oh.
And Jason, you yellow flag. What happened here?
That was a tap in the PIP. I caught that. That was. I wasn't close, but I don't know if that looked intentional or I have no idea, but it was Zip just carrying too much speed and forgot to brake. I have no idea, but he just entirely that. Anyway, that was interesting. That was all caught on the PIP, the whole entire thing. But
not a lot of close balance at the moment. Once again, seems like we're kind of back in that phase right before pits. We have Sean the Paul. Sean the Paul support in the chat. He's looking set to take the championship at the moment, unless Fletcher can make up 3 more positions in the race. As there's a yellow flag for Whipwam, and he's turned around in Lesmo 1. As we have Libanore, actually that is a battle. Libanore is currently chasing down Jason Yu. As Everburn Sr. is into the pits to serve his drive-through.
Yeah, I feel like the stewards are definitely going to take a look at that one.
Yes.
Times 2, yeah, that was a KO, let's just say, on Yu.
As Yu looking awkward through that chicane. Libanore definitely had a better chicane there. Primera Variante, as there's another yellow flag for Whitwam. As he has just, I believe he has just DC'd.
Uh-oh.
Yes. As Peter Pan is only 0.7 seconds behind Borel for P3. So the battle for the final podium position. As okay. Let's see. Lebanor is still chasing it down, but tuning into the battle of Peter Pan versus Ben Borel for P3. As Fletcher is also, with 5 minutes left in this race, Fletcher is also gaining on the Ferrari as well of Alan Long. Trying to make up one more position. But we'll see. If fortune favors him, there's a chance this P3 battle can last for the rest of the race, and maybe he can key in on that battle for P3 and the championship potentially. Remember to hydrate, everybody.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, stay hydrated. I've been yapping for what feels like the entire race, so my throat's starting to give out.
Yeah, no, that's the nature of commentary. And well, actually, looking at Peter Pan's rear diffuser. Oh, and
Does he have damage?
weird things are starting to happen. Oh, and there he is. Peter Pan is back, ladies and gentlemen. But I was gonna say that he had his rain lights on, so that was blinking, and then all of a sudden he blinked. So that was very interesting. But he is back, and he's behind Borel.
As Fletcher very late on the brakes, a bit awkward for Ascari trying to get past Alan Long. Maybe breaking himself just a little bit. But only 0.8 seconds behind that Ferrari now. I was gonna say, Sean, he could hope for Paul to maybe drop a position, but Schmidt is 30 seconds behind Sean Paul, so I don't think that's gonna happen. He's gonna have to find a way to get P3. As Borel and Peter Pan are battling in the pit. Fletcher and Long not that far behind.
Oh, it's looking very close, that BMW. A little bit of contact. Kind of unsettles that BMW. A little bit of the McLaren. All is looking well after that, but I'm pretty sure that was a scary moment for Borel. Getting some contact there. More than just trading paint. But
Patsy in the chat saying the camera work in the pit is glorious as always, Selena.
Thank you. Finally got it working now after, I don't know if it's Discord or my Wi-Fi deciding, hey, no, you should not be doing this now because it's the end of the season. I don't know, but I had to go into the vanilla ACC camera for a little bit because it kept resetting everything that I was trying to do with the drone.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Wi-Fi's doing weird things or Discord, but we are back in action. And it is worth it. For the sunset, it's a good race.
There's a yellow flag for Zipperburn Sr. Oh, that's big damage. His car is looking very damaged indeed.
Oh. Peter Pan also having an issue for a second.
Oh.
Lost even more time to Borel.
A battle with oversteer and hits the wall.
Oh.
As Jeremy Ron only 0.6 seconds behind Chris Reaper, but he also, as soon as we pan in the curse, he has a moment in Parabolica and hits the side.
Yep, right there. Oh, Borel, side by side, gets more speed.
Fletcher chasing down Long for P5 still. 1 minute and 23 seconds on the clock. Where is Thompson on the track? He's currently rounding Lesmo 1. I believe he will be able to... Oh, Fletcher side by side. Oh, but outbreaks himself. And now trying to rejoin. I believe you can use the main exit road there, Fletcher. You don't have to go on the grass, I think. Unless that was stated in the driver's briefing. But RD Thompson currently entering Ascari. So I believe there will be one more lap in this race. There was a yellow flag for you. He's moving a bit slowly as Donner just got past him. And we have Chris Mack hounding Fletcher. Hounding Fletcher now. P6 and P8 being the difference between Fletcher and Sean Paul. Long is also Long in P5, but that is not enough. Right now, Sean Paul is still set to take the championship. Let me see, what's the gap between Fletcher and Long? The difference is 25 points, so it's even bigger. Okay, and Sean and RD Thompson starting his final lap. The closest scores being Peter Pan and Borrell as they round the scoring, and also Chris Mack and Fletcher. As Nathan Cryer just took the fastest lap of the race, by the way.
Oh, wow.
At the last second, a 148.26. We'll see if RD Thompson can respond. He was the previous fast lap holder, although looking at the traffic behind him, there is some traffic behind him, maybe a little bit of a distance, so I think he might be able to record a fast lap. We'll see. He's currently up 1/10 on his time, which needs to be around up like 1.2 tenths on his time, on his best time to get that fastest lap point back. As Peter Pan is closing in on Borrell very, very heavily. Oh, because of lap traffic chaos! The traffic
that
was...
would definitely spice things up.
Yes, the traffic was able to hold up Borrell, but not so much Peter Pan. That was a 0.7 second gap as we're on the final lap. RD Thompson doesn't seem to he's going to improve on his time, so I think the fastest lap point might go to Nathan Cryer. Yeah, these two are chasing each other down. 0.9 second gap as Fletcher is now 1 second between him and Long. They're keeping it clean. As Peter Pan is currently chasing Borrell for P3. As I see Thompson should cross the line soon. Yes, Thompson just crossed the line to take a win. As Cryer is gonna take P2 with fastest lap, and most likely, as most of the drivers are not improving on their times. And those are improving, they're not improving enough. As there's a yellow flag for Jason Yu in just outbreak him 7:31. Oh, it's a last lap battle for the podium. Sorry, it's a Lesmo. They're side by side, but Borrell is manages to hold on, and it seems like
close.
and a 0.2 seconds
like
separates P3 and P4, and Borrell takes the podium. Takes P3, Aaron Long P5, Fletcher P6, Chris Mack, silver winner P7. Sean Paul gonna cross the line unless something bad happens to him. Yeah, he's crossed the line. He is the champion according to our math. Sean Paul is your D6 overall champion. Chris Mack is first place in silver, which makes him the D6 silver champion, which is why I think he was doing some donuts there. RD Thompson just driving it out. Okay, then we have Sean Paul. Yeah, Sean Paul's doing some donuts. I think he knows he's champion. Fred Schmidt's gonna cross the line P2 in silver. Then we have Lebanor Ace rounding Parabolica. Then we have Donner, Yu, Zipperbird already crossed the line. A lap down, I believe, I'm not sure. Schmitz crosses the line in P9. Lebanore crossing the line in P10. Schmitz is P2 in silver, and then Donner P3 in silver. Crossing the line there. Okay. So, if our math is correct, congrats RD Thompson on the win. If our math is correct, Sean Paul is champion. I'm gonna wait for the race to end so we can get the screenshot. There it is. There we go. Now I could take the screenshot and then we can pull people up for the interviews. But yeah, this was probably the most chaotic race, I think, of the season. A lot.
So. At least one of them, yeah. At least one of them. Oh yeah, Monza's gonna Monza, and it definitely.
All right, so how should we structure the interviews? Shall we do it like we usually do? Interview the silver podiums, and then the podiums, and then I guess at the end we should probably interview the champions.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Definitely do that.
All right. Let me go into the D6 chat. Oh yeah, wait. Let me post a screenshot first for reference. As I'm still in the game, and there's a Lexus. The Lexus is still doing burnouts, by the way.
Yeah, well deserved. I mean, they've had a very good season nonetheless, so keep doing those donuts. Keep doing them. It feels good. It feels good.
Absolutely. Okay, here is the picture with the standings. So let us see. Where is the D6 chat? The silver podium, guys. Mech, Schmitz, and Donner. And then the podiums, Borrell, Cryer, and Thompson. And then I guess we'll pull in both Fletcher and Sean Paul as their team champions. And they have the champion as well. So let me start by pinging the drivers. As soon as I find, oh yeah, it was Donner. Jordan, okay. Jordan, and then Schmitz. And then Mech. Silver. William, finisher, and Hughes. Let's see if they are available. And then we'll have the podium finishers, of course. Okay, Donner is down. He's P3, so I drag him up immediately. P3 and silver today. Jordan
Jeez.
Donner. Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, how was that race? How are you feeling about the race?
I was feeling very good for about the first 5 laps.
Okay.
And then it's just slowly dropping off.
Yeah, I noticed even too just on you for a little bit, and I noticed you were having a little bit of trouble with that Ferrari at I guess halfway in the race, if I recall correctly. But I just remember battling somebody. I also can't remember, but at the top of my head, but that Ferrari was pretty much struggling with grip.
Yeah, grip was an issue. Throttle was an issue this week because the fucking spring in my controller's going, so it's just very fluttery. So
Alright.
getting through a few of them high-speed corners were a huge issue for me this week.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, what a race, eh?
Yes, definitely. Just even watching it, me in Division 3 from yesterday, yeah, I can definitely say that Monza is a race that is either to forget or to never forget, because it's just, as the Temple of Speed it is, it's very unforgettable with the amount of battles, especially for the finale, fighting for that championship.
Man, it was so close. I was desperately hoping for Chris to make a mistake, but he's just too consistent.
Yes.
He's a phenomenal driver, for real.
Yeah, and even for me personally, like, consistency is pretty tough at that track, especially at Ascari, but certain cars just do not want to take that curb, so I can only imagine the consistency being a tough one.
Definitely. Yeah, it's been a good season. I'll be here next season, hopefully a little better.
Okay. Yeah, how would you rate your season, for all these age races? I don't know if you participated in every one of them, but
I did. I had a terrible start to the season with disconnects during race 1.
Oh.
My car being essentially just 2 wheels and a piece of wood by the end of the second race.
ooh,
But since then, it has been progressively getting better, especially with the wheel-to-wheel racing with the others.
Oh, the wheel-to-wheel racing it's always incredible, especially if it just keeps going on and on. It's always a great feeling, especially not having the best start to the season. I can only imagine that it would definitely put a smile on your face just having those great battles.
Yes.
Yeah, tons of great memories this season for sure.
Definitely.
Awesome. Yeah. But yeah, man, before we let you go, do you have anybody that's maybe watching the stream that you want to shout out? Or maybe, shout out your teammate or, all of that?
Yeah, I'm going to shout out Daniel. I'm going to shout out Jay Queasy and Justin Rosenthal for essentially training me up. Shout out all my Pookies. They all know who they are. And yeah, shout out friends and family as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Hope to see you do great things next season. I will send you back to the race review lounge. Yes, race review. There it is. Yes, that was Jordan Donner. I'm not seeing Schmitz anywhere, so I don't know if he's gonna be available for an interview. So I think immediately we're gonna drag up Chris Meck, the silver winner and silver champion. Chris Meck.
Oh.
Hello. Hello. Silver winner and more importantly, silver champion for D6. How are you feeling?
Ecstatic. Very, very happy with the results.
And as a fellow Porsche driver, let's go.
Hell yeah,
let's
Porsche.
go. Yeah. Now we're talking. Porsche represent.
One of the three in B6. I'll take it.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, even silver, like that's still an accomplishment in itself, and you did that and secured it. Silver win at Monza and silver championship. Can only imagine that feeling.
And first season, so ecstatic.
How do you feel?
Yeah, no, there you go. Yeah, even in my first season, I couldn't even do that. So amazing kudos to you for doing that within your first. And that's amazing. Absolutely incredible.
Appreciate it.
How do you feel like over the course of your whole season? If you can maybe go over like race by race with us a little bit.
So Paul Ricard, I didn't really have any expectations. I think I was pretty low on the qualifying before we went into the race, and I felt good about where I was. Oh, actually, no, I don't remember where I positioned at the end of that. I just remember the last lap was just a fight all the way to the end where I got spun out. But it was such a fun lap, such a fun race. I think Nürburgring was after that, right?
Yep.
Yes, correct.
Indeed.
That's my drive-through and stop and go, which I felt like I was keeping up with the top 6, top 7, and then that happened. I found myself like in low 20s. Something after that.
Yeah.
It happens, yeah.
Donington I did feel very comfortable with. I don't know why. I feel like I found the niche of just wet tracks. Because I tried it in the dry, I could not do it. I don't know why.
Oh, you and me both, buddy. When I was first learning the track, before I was like, let me learn the track on dry, then go to wet. I hated it in the dry, and then for some reason in the wet, I was flying. I don't get it.
See, for me, I'm totally the opposite, which is funny because Porsche is actually notoriously known for being good in the wet, and for some odd reason, I'm totally the opposite. Like I enjoyed Donington in the dry, but when I came to the wet, that chicane, I just couldn't get it in the wet, and I felt quite slow. But I guess it comes down to driving style too.
That's fair too. That's fair. But I felt good on that one. Barcelona, I just want to forget. You
and me both. You and me both. Yeah, I didn't have a good Barcelona either.
I had a quali ban heading into it.
Oh, how could you, Sig? How could you?
Yeah.
But I mean, the second stint of the season, I felt I felt pretty good. I felt like I found my pace, found my way to actually handle the Porsche, except Laguna Seca, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, Laguna Seca.
It's
Yeah.
Laguna. Yeah.
It's Laguna, yeah.
There was no
especially-
rain though. Ew.
Yeah, I night practice for the rain only.
Yeah, that's who knows things when you just expect one thing, but it gives you another. Yeah.
And we were talking about that in the practice. We're like, what was the percentage for Laguna to be full dry? And we're like, it was pretty low. If I
It was pretty low.
Yeah, it was pretty low. Yeah.
It was like basically like
Yeah.
I think around 50% mix, so dry and wet.
Mhm.
That was like the biggest chance.
And then we were full dry, which I had no practice for, so I just sent it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel overall, I feel good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Maybe
But
just crack open some sparkling water, or if you drank
I
like
just saw in the chat.
beer or just something to
Anytime for a
celebrate.
late interview with me Schmitz. Absolutely.
Schmutz.
A fellow Porsche driver in the 991.2, so huge kudos.
Oh yeah, well, huge kudos
Nice.
for that.
Yeah.
I could not handle that one before we to this one.
Yeah, I
Yes.
have yet to actually do it on the wheel. I'd like to just do some laps in it, just cause for fun, because it's also a gorgeous car as well. So, but yeah,
All
I
Porsches
did.
are.
Yeah, see, somebody gets it exactly. Exactly. This is the way.
All right,
It
I'm
is the way.
convinced. I'll do some laps in the Porsche tomorrow.
Next
Yes,
season,
there
singing
you
the
go.
Porsche. I'm waiting for
Oh,
it.
yo,
Yes,
chill on
join
that.
us.
Chill on that.
Join us. Join the Porsche gang.
All right. Before we let you go, Meg, do you have anybody that you want to shout out?
First of all, thank you, SRA. You guys are awesome. Commentators, drivers, everyone that plans it. So much fun. And then, I guess for the audience, thank you, DJ Watts. Always looking out, encouraging me to do better. And all the other my friends that are helping or watching as well.
Awesome. All right, we'll let you go. And yeah, congrats on the championship, man. Hope to see your shoey soon.
Oh, yeah. It's...
Did you forget about the shoey?
Oh yeah, don't forget about the shoey.
All right, it's locked in now.
All
Yes.
right. All right.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
All right, have a good night,
You
man.
as well.
All right, that was Chris Mack, and now finally he joined late, but we will interview him. Fred Schmitz, P2 Silver. Yes. Here we are. Here we are with Fred Schmitz. Fred Schmitz, double check. You are muted right now, so double check that.
Yes.
So yeah, just wait for him to unmute, and then we can interview him. But yeah, I guess first question would be driving the last generation Porsche is honestly one thing I want to know. So yeah, that's one thing I want to know.
I am muted now.
There we go.
I
Oh,
cannot
hello,
There you are.
Schmitz.
Let me just.
Excuse me?
No, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Ah.
All right.
The point is that it's midnight here in Brazil already, so I went to sleep basically.
Oh,
Sorry for that.
Wow.
Thanks for the time.
Okay,
So
no
congratulations first to Chris Mack. We were very apart. I was nowhere near his pace, man. And thanks for Selena for the comments about using a Porsche.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
Of course. But yeah, how would you rate your season? How do you feel about just the whole season in general?
Well, for the first time in the season, I think it was a good position to end. I was aiming to get in first, but I was nowhere near Mac all the time. So in this race, I was just aiming to get first of you and the other ones that were on third and fourth position for the class. But in the season overall, I think it's a good one. I had up and downs. So I will try to focus on being more stable throughout, but I think it's a good one. So it was a nice season.
Yes, absolutely. You secured P2 in the championship for silver. Do you think you will be fast enough at the start of next season to be D6 gold? Maybe even D5 silver? Or do you
I
reckon?
hope so. I think yes, yeah. I think yes.
Alright.
On Monza now I had a much better pace, but I started from the pits. But on this one I think the pace was to the other division, right?
Awesome. Well, hopefully we'll see you in either gold, D6 gold, or maybe even D5 silver. We'll see when we'll see when season 16 rolls around. But yeah, before we oh sorry.
And I was just gonna say, and hopefully in the 991.2 again.
Yeah, repeat it. Getting
Yes.
a lot of experience.
Alright. And then finally, before we let you go back to sleep, do you have anybody that you want to shout out?
A big shout out to all of my family. They are watching. Even though it's a very late here in Brazil, they watch all the races, and thanks for the SRA for the space. It was awesome.
Of
You guys are
course.
awesome.
Alright, we'll send you back to the D6 chat if you want to keep doing review. You're free to leave after. But yeah, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you all. Bye. Have a nice one.
Bye.
See you as well.
Alright, that was Fred Schmidt's P2 in a last generation Porsche. A very good feat. Do you think
Indeed.
maybe he could have been up there if I lost my brain. Maybe he could have been closer to Mech if he was in the latest generation Porsche, but honestly, he's had some really great drives.
Oh yeah, for sure. He really has made that 991.2 work, and oh man, I might have to consider maybe doing a season at some point. But right now, I'm just focusing on trying to improve, and once I get to that point, I'll do maybe a fun season in the 991.2. But we'll see.
We shall see. Alright, let's get the first podium sitter, Ben Borrell, in here. Yes, there he is. Ben Borrell, third place in this race.
Yeah, what's up?
What is up? How are you feeling? You guys secured P2 in the team championship with your performance, you and RD Thompson as well.
Yeah, RD pulled through with the win. We were talking about it would be how cool it'd be to have a double podium for the last race, and look what happened.
Oh, there you go.
1 and 3, baby.
I felt like it was a long time coming though. I could never keep a clean race, and I managed to keep it clean for most of it tonight.
Yes, your pace was really good. Not quite the pace of the top two, but those guys were absolutely flying today.
Yeah, I couldn't catch them. When I finally got in P3, I saw Cryer like 40 seconds ahead, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then you also had that last lap duel with Peter Pan as well.
Yeah, I told everyone in there, and I don't know if you saw the message, but my the wood that attaches my pedal actually snapped.
Ooh.
So my brakes were not what they should be. So whenever I push my brake, they go fully back because the wood twists. So I have to find a way to fix that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But such a failure to happen in the race. The fact you got a podium out of that, really impressive.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Oh, that's huge kudos after that.
I thought Peter Pan was gonna get me on the last lap. I was watching that the interval, and I just call it keep ticking down, and it went down to the last corner actually.
Yes, we saw
It was
that.
right on my tail.
You did a very solid defense through Parabolica there, and you were able to hold on.
Just nice to be in the top half, or
Absolutely.
top three.
Yeah.
Podium.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? What was I gonna say? How are you feeling just over the whole season? How do you feel about your whole season as a whole?
It was very fun. Assetto Corsa was really boring to me before I joined, just because I couldn't stand racing Monza all the time, and It's been something to look forward every week, every Wednesday to learn a new track and to race for an hour with a super friendly community.
Absolutely.
I can really attest to that because when I joined SRA 3 years ago now, like I honestly, if I didn't find SRA or any other league, I probably would have just played something else. I have no idea. Maybe I'd still be sim racing, but
yeah,
it probably to a very bare minimum because the public lobbies, the tracks you want to do, and you want to do it for longer than 20 minutes, and public lobbies pretty much only offer that, and it offers very little. And leagues, especially SRA, is definitely the way to go. And if anyone's watching this, very quickly, like join up a league if you can, and it's just an amazing experience with open opportunities to like an hour sprints, GT3 Team Series, multi-class mayhem, endurance racing that we have coming up very soon, actually this month on the 13th
in 10 days.
September.
Yes.
So yeah, looking forward to that one. But yeah, the sim racing in leagues is very fun. Very fun. It's amazing to have instead of just those 20-minute public lobbies at Monza or Spa. But yeah,
absolutely.
I can definitely attest to that.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you as well, Ben. Bro, that's also the reason I joined SRA this season as well. I was getting bored of Spa Monza. I actually somehow found a server that had consistent players on Zolder, funnily enough. But
I've seen Zolder more often too.
But yeah, it's hard to find more than just those 3 tracks.
Yes. And it's fun to race with, 20, 25 people, big grid, and the track, like, even not that it's the greatest thing that people are getting lapped, but with the traffic, it just makes it a lot more fun because there's, there's a little bit more strategy, especially even with the pit stops too.
Yeah.
You got to think through it, and you don't get that in the 20, 15-minute races.
Yeah, no, you don't. Like, it's not set for it at all, and it's just like, oh man, I want to learn. I want to nail my pit stops. I want to just go through the whole tire change, or even if it's a wet race too, like the variable weather, which I'm not sure how many divisions actually had wet to dry or dry to wet for actual variable conditions, like changing the tires like twice to accompany that. But yeah, it's honestly 20 minutes, you can only handle so much. And even single player, you can do whatever you want with it, but it's predictable. AI will always be predictable, and human beings, we are unpredictable, and that's what makes it fun. So yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, Borat, before we let you go, is there anybody you want to shout out?
R.D. Thompson, for being a great teammate. And he, believe it or not, he kind of coached me before, not coached me, but he would watch me when he would be faster than me and tell me where to improve, and it really helped, especially in these last couple of weeks.
Awesome. Also, I have one more question before you go. At least in my opinion, how do you feel being the holder of Overtake of the Year for that double overtake in Donington Park?
I still think about that race every week. And I would love to race at Donington next season.
Oh yeah, no, that was an incredible overtake. That double overtake, yeah.
Yes.
One for the books, that's for sure.
Yes.
Shame I had to put on dry tires, but
yeah.
Alright, yeah. Thanks you so much for your time, and we will send you back in the race review, and then. But yeah, congrats on the P3 and congrats on P2 in the Team Championship.
Yes, thank you.
All right, that was Ben Borel. Really, really great race from him. Now let's get Nathan Cryer in here. Where is he? There he is. All right, P2 in the race. Welcome to the booth, Nathan Cryer.
Thank you.
So, how are we feeling about the race? It was a really good race. I think you qualified second, I believe, right? Or third?
Yeah, I qualified second, finished second. Super excited. I was actually on I just replaced my steering wheel and pedals, so this was all with 10 minutes of practice with a new setup just in time for the race.
Wow.
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 So it's hard for me to be upset at a P2 finish.
Yes, you're absolutely flying out there. It was like a 20-second gap between you and P3, I think. Some big gap like that.
I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it ended up at like 18 or 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow. No, but Thompson put on a masterclass. He was just. I think I was keeping about a 2-second gap at the start of the race, and as soon as I pitted, he came out 2 seconds ahead and never let that gap drop. So props to him. Obviously, props to Shake and Bake. They dominated this season, but no, Thompson put on a masterclass tonight.
Yes, absolutely. But yeah, how do you feel about your whole season as a whole? You know, maybe you can walk us through like a little bit of every race. You know.
For taking a pretty good break from ACC for I don't even know how long it's been, and jumping right back into it, I feel pretty proud of myself. I got 2 podiums this season, so more so just looking forward to the next bout. Maybe hopefully the endurance series here in a little bit, trying to get a team together for that. So
all right. Well, if you need a teammate, let me know. I'm also thinking about joining the endurance. I still have to go. I have to go do my qualifying laps. But yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't done my qualifying at all.
Yeah.
But for sure.
Awesome. Before we let you go, do you have anybody that you want to shout out? You know, maybe a teammate or just people watching the stream.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely shout out Wargaming. That's always a sponsor I put on all my cars. It's a veteran and first responder nonprofit that an old coworker of mine introduced me to, and I've done a couple events with them, and so I always make sure to kind of put them on my car, help spread the news. You know, they're nonprofit, non-compensatory. Nobody makes any kind of income from the charity at all. It just goes back to veterans and first responders. So definitely shout them out.
Awesome. That's an awesome cause to hear about, man.
Yeah. Amazing.
Awesome, Cryer. Well, I hope to see you next season. Do you believe maybe you could be D5 next season, or maybe back in D6? You know.
We'll see. I think my pace has improved a lot since the start of the season, so maybe I'll be continually improving, especially now that I've committed a little bit more of a improvement on my setup here recently. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
Actually, so I can ask, like, what's the new setup? Like, what's the new equipment looking like? What is it?
Yeah. I upgraded from a Fanatec CSL DD 8 Nm torque, so it had boost kit with a F1 edition wheel and the V3 pedals, to a SimMagic Evo Pro with GT Neo and inverted hydraulic P1000s.
Awesome.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's I had to turn down the force feedback because I was not used to this much.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fair. All right, awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we'll let you go. Thank you so much for your time and telling us about your cause. What was it again? Wargaming?
Yeah, Wargaming. It's Warriors and Rodeo is what the acronym's for. They do a lot of more like rodeo style events for veterans and first responders, but an old coworker and good friend of mine, Colt Ainsworth, he started the Wargaming side of it, and so that's kind of where I've been trying to help push along the message.
All right, awesome. All right, we'll send you back.
Thank you guys for commentating all season. Y'all have done a great job. I love going back and watching the videos.
Absolutely. It's just how racing is, man. It's just so much fun to watch, as well as race in.
Oh yeah. So, yeah, we just shout out race cars. We just work here.
Yeah, shout out to race cars.
Yeah, shout out to all the race cars and the drivers.
All right, we'll send you back. But thanks, have a great rest of your night, man.
Y'all too.
All right, that was Nathan Cryer. Amazing cause.
Indeed, yeah, for sure.
All right, and now let's drag in the final podium, the top of the podium, RD Thompson, and then after that we'll get into interviews with the champions. All right, RD Thompson.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes. How are you feeling? Man. How are you feeling? Race win? I think fastest lap as well.
Oh, fantastic, man! I was. That's funny because me and Travis kind of go back and forth. Sean goes back and forth. Even Ben. It's just like this constant battle between all of us to try to pull the fastest lap. But that's awesome, and I'm so ecstatic. It's been a long time coming. It's just kind of ironic of how the season started to where it's come out. But all these guys are fantastic racers, great people to race with. Couldn't ask for more.
Absolutely. Was that your first win? I believe it was. Right?
Well, yeah, first podium or first win. Yes, number 1.
Awesome.
Amazing. You and I share that in common with me doing my first one after 11 seasons in this league, but it happened. Nürburgring.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think everybody in here got their first win this season. Funnily enough. But
amazing feeling.
Congrats on the win, RD. It's been a long time coming. I knew that you would be a race winner ever since you were hunting me down in Hungaroring in the practice race.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you had the pace to be a winner.
I am. I was just trying to keep up with you there, Sig. you pulled off the win last night. Congratulations to that as well. And it sounds like you're also the champion there too. So congrats to you. And if I can figure out how to keep up with you, I think I'll be okay.
Thank you. But yeah, how would you rate your season, on like a race-by-race basis, I guess you could say? And, from France at Paul Ricard all the way to here in Italy at Monza.
Oh, man. Race by race. The first one I was in, I started P4 in France in Paul Ricard, and I was taken out in the first corner, along with, I think, Travis and a few other people were kind of taken out, and then into the third or fourth corner, taken out again. It's just like one thing after another. I just couldn't get it going, and then Germany was pretty brutal. I don't think I even finished that race. I think I ran out of fuel or something like that. It's just like the first 4 or 5 races were just like that. They just couldn't get it going, and then I finally decided to pull the trigger on setups, and I was like, oh, finally, I can have a balanced car. So that's been that was a turning point, honestly.
Yeah, setups can really make a difference for sure. Like even just like the tiniest little tweaks, it makes a large difference.
It does, yeah. That's all I could chase in the beginning, and then I went that direction at Hungaroring, and I think that's probably why I was chasing you down there, Sig. It was because of the setup. I was so happy with finally I can drive a reasonable car and be competitive. So yeah, it's been a wild season. I had no idea it could go this turn this good. I thought it was D6 forever kind of a situation, and I mean these guys are no slouch, and just excited to be where I'm at.
Absolutely. Do you think you'll be in D5 next season?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Yeah, you definitely have the pace for it. You were chasing me down, so.
Well, it sounds like you're going to be in D4. And I mean, if Travis, me, Sean, Burrell, I mean, all these guys, Cryer, I imagine we'll probably be in all D5 together, which would be really cool. If we can keep that up, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's great to hear. All right, before we let you go, do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially to everybody that's on the back end of things. You guys that are doing all the commenting, all the people that put this together, thank you so much. And shout out to you.
Hello? You cut out. Ooh.
Teammate for not giving up on me. He pulled third, which is so awesome that we could pull a podium together. That was a dream come true for me. I know that was for him as well. For everyone else, with my wife and kids, good grief. I mean, there's so many people that have just been so amazing for just to be around. I've needed that. I've definitely needed a win for this year and the last couple of years, and this is it. So thank you.
Awesome. Very great to hear.
Indeed.
All right, we'll let you go back into the booth, and then we'll pull in the team champions and the overall champion. But yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you so
We'll see
much for
next
your
season.
time,
Let's
and
go,
we'll
Ray.
definitely see you
Yeah.
next season.
Awesome. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah, it's RD Thompson picking up his first win after a long time coming. Really good battling there. All right, now let's get the champions in here. That was Travis Fletcher, and now Sean Paul. Yes, the team
What are
champions.
you still doing here? What is going on?
The team
I was about to sign
champions.
off for the night. I was like, I'm down for the night. I'm about to go to bed. It's 11:30.
Yes. So yeah, team
What's happening?
champions,
What's happening?
and in Sean Paul's case, gold champion, D6 gold champion.
Yeah, thanks, man. It was an interesting one. Travis and I were the whole time going back and forth about how terrible it was for us. Just calamity of self deletes basically throughout the entire lap. Throughout the entire race. It was an interesting way to end the season, but here we are. We made it. It was a great season. We were just reminiscing with the rest of the D6 folk about season and people that we've lost and moved on, and just how good the camaraderie has been. So it's been a good one. I think Travis was trying to take out his tires there at the end, but he ran out of fuel. Is what I heard.
Oh,
we all told him to go back out and keep doing some donuts at the end, but I don't think he fueled up. I think the server moved on.
Okay, I see. But yeah,
Makes
we were
sense.
we were watching the battle. Travis was gaining on the cars ahead, but
he's quick, dude.
Yeah, he's quick.
Yeah.
But towards the end, let me see, where did Fletcher finish? He finished P6. If you finished P3, Fletcher, you would have been champion.
I know. Hey, you know what? I got to give it to Sean because, obviously he's an awesome teammate, but he has been more consistent all the races. I might have beat him a little bit in some of our lap times and whatnot, but he's been consistent. I will say, did you guys see that amazing turn 1 for D6? There was no gong shows except me. Except me. Here I am up front. Sean and I are chatting, and I had a good start, but so did Nathan Cryer. And so I did something I never do. Looking left. I don't run triples. I just have one monitor. I look left at him because I'm watching my radar and I'm trying to judge, okay, where am I going to take this line? And, should I brake early and try to undercut if he does go deep? But I'm doing all this, look left, I look ahead again, and I see the 100 marker I'm going by, and I'm like, oh shoot.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, there's Travis.
Yeah, so I completely missed that first brake marker, and then after that it's all nerves, and it was just bad news. I spun myself once, and it's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I think I self-deleted 3 times. Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But we were laughing the whole time. Like that's what's so great about it. We were just like completely riling each other up. I mean, even all day yesterday and today, we were texting back and forth about here's what position you need to be in to beat me. Maybe we'll see if I get in your head a little bit. No pressure or anything, but
yeah, and I felt good. Like I set my fastest time ever in the qualifying, 1:47.8 or whatever it was.
By the way, that would have been pole in the D5 race quali yesterday as well. By the way, just letting you know. Yeah, the pole was at 1:47.9 for D5 by Witt, and I was like 0.025 seconds behind him. So
yeah.
Get this kid out of D6 already. Come on, jeez.
Yeah, he's sandbagging.
Stewards.
Yeah,
really.
Stewards, get this guy out of here.
I'm submitting a ticket, honestly. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Totally barbaric.
I watched your guys' races last night. Sig, you deserved that win. That was a money stint you put in last night. So.
I can't lie. I felt like it should have gone to Witt though, because I couldn't catch him. Like obviously he had fuel management issues towards the end.
Yeah, but I mean, just all around, you did a good race. So
Yeah, it was a good race.
Yeah, I didn't catch yours, Selena. I was trying to watch 5, and I watched the end of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing. So.
Yeah, it was spicy in D3. Like, I missed turn 1 at one point. I think I was being chased by Lexuses, so that was the pressure was. When I say the pressure was on, the pressure was on. Like I'm like, okay, I can't make any mistakes, because if I do, that Lexus is gonna go phew, and another one's gonna go phew right on the straights, and there's nothing I can do. So I need to stay clean after that. But no, Ascari got me after. So they
that's what happened. I was wondering.
It got me tonight too. We can commiserate together.
Oh, it got me too, because
it got both of y'all.
it did.
Sean, I told Sean on that last lap, I'm like, because I knew I needed 2 more positions, and I see Ben and who was it was Jordan, but he wasn't in contention. But I'm like, I'm just going for it. But I launched off that curve. It wouldn't work. So
to the moon.
So one thing I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys noticed, I couldn't, after I self-deleted after the 5th lap or whatever, I got some front end damage, and I was losing about 1.5 seconds per lap, even pushing.
Ooh.
And I'm like, unless I'm on like Sean's butt, I can't keep up. Like, he kept pulling away, and I'm like, I've got to pit early and get the damage done. So it took me, it was 14 seconds of damage, so 44 seconds in the pits.
Okay.
But then I was able to make up time, like you were saying. I started gaining after that with the new tires too. But of course, when you pit that early, like 40 minutes in, or 20 minutes into a 60-minute race, the last 10 minutes was a little scary on those tires.
I can only imagine, especially through Ascari.
Yeah, but congrats to Sean and RD for winning this one. It's been a blast. And Sig with you too, having a little fun, friendly competition there. I was telling the guys, I'm sad that you're moving up to, or likely moving up to D4, because I was excited to race with you.
Anymore, right? What's gonna happen there, Sig?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, most likely I'll get moved up to D4 just based on the pace. But we'll see. But yeah, remember, Sean, you're gonna have to do 2 shoeies, because the team championship and driver's championship.
Yes.
Let me tell you guys, my wife thinks it's the dumbest thing in the world.
Travis only 1 shoey.
Yeah.
I want to see them both at the same time, Sean. 2 shoes.
Only if you come down to Florida and you help me out. You pour them for me, and then I'll drink them. All right.
I'll do it. If you pay for the ticket, I'm there.
No, I'll pay for the housing. I got a camper for you. You get your butt down. Road trip, man. You're only a couple thousand miles away.
Hey, you only live once.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly, Selena.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around so long, guys. It's been a fun, great season. Looking forward to the next one. I was telling everybody I'm really sad and annoyed how big the gap is between seasons, but sounds like there's some other cool events coming up with.
Yeah, there's endurance in 10 days, so.
Yeah. Endurance, MCM,
I mean, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole, but
I was gonna say, Sean's like most hated thing is endurance racing.
100%, yeah. But in general, this series is awesome. Love y'all. This is good shit.
All right, before we let y'all go, shoutouts. Any shoutouts y'all want to give out?
Take it away, Travis. I've given mine.
I honestly, my shoutouts are going to go to everybody in D6, because last season, Sean and we were just excited that we were pushing for the top of silver, and I don't know what flipped in the off season or whatever, it doesn't matter, but I'm surprised that we were fighting for gold now. So there's a lot of good guys in that group. So yeah, I'm just going to give a shout out to everybody in D6.
Seconded wholeheartedly. Yep.
Awesome.
And to our awesome commentators following us along this season. Appreciate you guys.
Of course, yeah.
Devoting your night. Watching the sometimes chaos, sometimes mediocre, some good Good
Oh,
rubbing his
this race was peak chaos. I can't lie.
Oh yeah.
Very-
Monza's gonna Monza.
As long as we can entertain you guys, that's beautiful. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, there you go.
At one point during the race, Sean's like, "Oh, Selena and Sig are gonna be just going nuts with all the yellow flags that were going."
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
you could name a couple times, knowing what it might be looking like from a third party perspective. Not pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the calamity in turn 2 was, oh man.
Yo.
I know. Turn 1 was so good, other than my part blowing it, but turn 2 was a bit of a disaster for mid-pack.
Absolutely.
Yo.
But we will let you guys go, and congrats on the championship. I hope to see your shoeies in the coming. I don't know when the livery review stream is, but when that happens, yeah.
It won't be soon enough. Yep, for sure.
For a bit.
Okay.
Good night,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you. Yeah.
All right. Good night. Seems like everybody has left the D6 chat, sadly.
It's that
Oh,
time.
okay, yeah. We told them we'd be back, but we were pretty much done the review anyway. So.
Okay. Either way, I'll send you guys there, even though it's empty, you know. But yeah, congrats on the season.
Yeah,
Thanks.
congrats.
Thank you very much, you guys. Appreciate you, and thanks to everybody watching.
All right, and those were Sean Paul and Travis Fletcher, drivers champion, P1 and P2 in the championship as well, with Sean Paul taking the title. But yeah, for D6, it's been an absolutely wonderful season, to say the least.
Indeed.
We had those first 3 races where only Garzosi and Arthur Burns were winning, if you remember. Before getting promoted. Yeah, before getting promoted mid-season. Absolutely dominant. And then, it became even more chaotic after the promotions with Cryer, Paul. I wish I could go see the list of race winners. But I know Sean Paul has a win, at least one. Travis Fletcher has at least one. I know Beckset also got a win as well. R.D. Thompson also just got one as well. Well, there's definitely more that we just don't, it's not coming in our heads right now. But yeah, it's been a very, very exciting season.
Indeed it has. With this calendar, this track list that we've had for this season, it's quite the spicy one or the zesty one, and yeah, it's been a good one. Some of them I just cannot understand for the life of me, but there are others that I can gel with very nicely. So yeah, it was a good season. Let's just say that. Very
Absolutely. To all the viewers, thank you so much for just being here, watching us, enjoying the stream with us. It's very
still going.
Yeah, it was very very entertaining, and yeah, hopefully we will see you guys next season as well. Don't know if either me or Selena are gonna be commentating D6, sadly, as both of us are gonna be most likely moved up to divisions that race on the day of D6. Selena going to D2, me going to D4 most likely. So, show love to the other commentators. You'll probably catch us commentating maybe D5 next season or D3 or D1. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're most likely gonna be assigned to commentate one of those races. So be sure to catch us more earlier on. Then on Tuesdays instead. If I think it's always Tuesday and Wednesdays, right? Still new to this.
My brain has just done right now. I think Tuesday is 1, 3. Oh, Tuesday is the odd numbers.
Odd numbers.
And
Okay.
Wednesday are the even numbers. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. But also just catch us, in the SRA server or maybe other events. I'm contemplating going into endurance. Yeah, off-season stuff as well.
No, do it. I love endurance races. They're just so much fun. Like,
I'm definitely down. The problem is I have to go learn tracks again because I only know 2 of the tracks on the calendar, and one of the tracks that I don't know is a track called the Nordschleife. I don't know if y'all heard of it. But
yes,
it's
the Nordschleife. I'm so excited for that one.
It's kind of huge. That's the problem. It's kind of huge to learn quickly.
It's 20. Well, it's a 25.3 kilometer track, so I mean it's pretty big.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to learn. But we'll see which car I hop into as well. I'm thinking of not running the McLaren for endurance. I think on my on my unlike the register sheet or looking for team thing, I put in the cars I'm willing to drive, which is a pretty big list. So, and the Porsche is one of them. So,
yes, love to see it.
Yes, but yeah, that's been it for me and Selena this season. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys around, and yeah, stay tuned for. At least I know I have to go do a shoey, so stay tuned for my shoey. That's gonna be. Actually, they don't have to do 2. We won the team championship as well, didn't we? God dang it. 2 shoeys, yeah. But yeah, and stay tuned for our shenanigans. Selena and D2 most likely, and me and D4 most likely, as well. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Maybe you want to say some more stuff before we end the stream here?
Covered little tidbits here and there about Multiclass Mayhem on this Friday, the final round. You can still sign up for that, so that's still some content there rolling in. And then we have the endurance race on September the 13th, so there's also that to look through, and also the LMU stuff. Look out for that, because I know a lot of people in SRA love LMU, so look out for some off-season content there as well. I assume League and Week will be back at some point, but I think I'll be missing that because I will not be around for, I think, 2 weeks. But that will be during the off-season, so... But yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's been a great season.
All right. Yes, this is Sig signing off, and hope you guys have a good rest of your night.